Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown. I'm back in my cider shed with the last perry to try from 1785 cider. And here it is, big bottle again. And this one's called Yellow. And I didn't know much about it, couldn't find out much about it. So I DM'd Wendy and Patrick, and they very kindly put it up on their website and then sent me a link to the website. It's named, so Yellow Pear is what it's called in German, which I think is like Gelbmusler or something like that. Originated around Lake Constance, I think, so sort of the Swiss, Austrian, German border. Apparently it suffers from fire blight quite a lot, so it's not used as much as it might be. But actually, their elevation, they're at high elevation, not a problem. Apparently it's quite stringent, quite acid, but has good sweetness as well. So let's try it. So yeah, pet nat this one. Pet nat, no champagne yeast in this, just wild yeast, one assumes. Pop, smoke and gun. There you go. And we're finishing on a big bottle as well, and I'm really glad because I've enjoyed this stuff very much. I really have. It's been it's revelatory trying something from Germany. Really interesting, really interesting. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do something else as well because the battery's running out on my phone, so I'm going to plug it into a power pack. So please excuse me while I just sort out these the power to my phone. Yep, there it goes in there. Doo. It's like I've rehearsed it, isn't it? That goes in there. We're back in business. We are back in business. It's got to turn off halfway through. Right, so let's get the thingamajig and let's look at the colour of this. So nice bubbles. Nice bubbles. Not as dense a mousse as with the ones with bottled with champagne yeast and Dorst, I assume. This one's pet nat, so much more what we're used to for sparkling, like Butford Organic, Greg's Pit, etc. Also a pet nat. Although he does do his champagne method, Greg's Pit, but he only does like one of those, I think. The rest are all pet nat, as is this. So there you go. A bit more gold, a bit more sort of golden in colour. This, but doesn't have quite that same pinkish hue. Subtly there, but not that sort of pinkish sort of Gewürztraminer hue that I've detected in the other two that we've tried. A little bit of haze. I've tried to let these stand. I mean, they throw up a lot of sediment. Perries, they actually do. And when he was like, oh, be really careful, you know, when you pour it, let it sit upright. I can't have, but actually, I don't mind a little bit of sediment. It doesn't bother me that much having a bit of sediment in my perry. Some people might get bothered. It doesn't bother me at all. So let's have a sniff. Oh, bigger nose. I think I got like a. First thing I thought I got was very slight butteriness. And there's like it's kind of a fresh lemon kind of element to it. So like buttery, pastry, a fresh lemon character, which is nice. Doesn't smell like really acid. There's sort of like that lemon sort of fragrance. It's very pleasant. Very subtle hints of pear, but almost smells like almost like a confectioner's sugar sort of element to it as well, like icing sugar, which is really good. Yeah, nice. Delicate, light. There's definitely sort of like lemon refresher. So lemon chewy sweet with a bit of sherbet in the middle. So that's made me think of, which I loved as a kid. I saw one in the shop the other day and almost bought it. I haven't had one for about 45 years. I'm going to cough. Excuse me. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Let's have a taste. Still nice bubbles. Not as much of a mousse in this, for sure. Maybe the merest hint residual sugar. Maybe the merest hint. Nice acidity, minerality. Yeah. Slightly lemon, like lemon water kind of character to it, which is nice. Yeah, good acidity. Less tannic, much less tannic than the last two, the Cuvée and the Reserve, for sure. That was a blend of quite a few different perry pears, though. Some of which obviously were more tannic than others. This is a single varietal. It seems to be a less acid sort of varietal. I looked it up in the book. Didn't say it was particularly astringent. Just, you know, acidity. I did say astringency, didn't it? Did it say astringency? I think it might have. I mean, it's acid, good sugar, but also acid and astringency. But I don't find this to be astringent. I don't think it's got soft tannins, you know, particularly to any high degree. Any high degree. It's good. Yeah. Just a hint of residual sweetness there, just a hint. But that's nice with the acidity. It becomes quite sour at the end. And again, there's almost like the thing I've been mentioning quite a lot. There's like a stone fruit pith sort of character at the end, like you're sucking on the stone from a nectarine or something. There's that kind of like sharpness on the back. So it's not like a real, it's not quite brutally citric. It is more like like a tart nectarine sucking on the pith. That's the sort of character I get. And I like it. This one's lighter, crisper, less astringent, really refreshing, and really nice. It's simpler, but it's a single varietal, so one would expect that. There's nothing wrong in its simplicity. The things it's doing very, very well indeed. It hasn't got quite that intense, rich apple pear character in the middle that the others had, but it's still darn fine. And if I'd opened this one first, I would have liked it very much. I still have the three. I think I like the Cuvée the best, but you know what? They're all worth trying. They're all absolutely worth trying. The Reserve as well. And the Reserve actually got better as I drank it. It got richer as it warmed up. And I said it was pretty cold, but it warmed up, got a bit more rich pear character as it warmed up. Yeah, it was great. I still think the Cuvée was my favourite, but you know, there's not a lot in it. This one's certainly the lightest and most refreshing. This is much more the hot of the three. This is the hot weather one, I would say. Absolutely. So there you go. There you go. That's 3 gifts, samples from 1785 cider in Germany that I've now tried. The Cuvée, the Reserve, and the Yellow. And yeah, pretty high standard. Pretty high standard. I'm very, very pleased they were sent to me. Thank you very much, Wendy and Patrick, for sending them. I think I'll probably be in touch. Maybe we can get some over to England to sell. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Yes, Chris, it would. Cool. Glad you agree. All right. So, guys, thank you for joining me in my shed as always. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.